Today's video is about eating oranges or having orange juice. Media and food labels have projected as if the orange juice is the most natural product, as if the oranges have just fallen from the trees right into the carton. So let's find out how the orange juice is actually made, and let us also see a case study on a person who has continuously been drinking orange juice.
Meet Rajan, a 58-year-old retired school teacher who loved starting his mornings with a tall glass of orange juice. For years, he believed he was doing something healthy. After all, it said 100% natural right on the label. But over time, Rajan began feeling sluggish. His energy dipped by midday, and his doctor noticed rising blood sugar levels, inching dangerously close to prediabetes. Confused, Rajan thought, "How can this happen? I've been drinking something healthy every day." It wasn't until he dug deeper into how packaged orange juice is really made that the shocking truth hit him: his favorite morning ritual wasn't as natural as he thought. So today, let's dive into what Rajan discovered about orange juice and why eating a fresh orange could save you from the same health trap. So let's investigate how orange juice is made. After squeezing the juice out of the oranges, the juice is strained and pasteurized, meaning it is treated at high temperatures to kill pathogens and to prevent it from spoilage. Once pasteurized, the juice is transferred to huge vats where it is de-aerated. That is, the oxygen from the juice is removed. This is done once again to prevent the juice from spoilage and to extend its shelf life. Once de-aerated, the juice just sits in the vats for months without spoiling until it is packaged. During the process of de-aeration, though, the orange juice is completely stripped of its natural flavor. So guess what? The manufacturers re-flavor the juice by adding flavor packs. Every manufacturer has its own secret recipe of the flavor pack. Ever wondered why your favorite glass of orange juice always tastes the same? It's the flavor packs. Try making orange juice at home every day. It would never taste the same. Some days it would be sweeter, other days more sour. So, although your favorite bottle of orange juice says 100% natural, it does contain added flavor packs. These flavor packs are made from orange essence and oils, and hence, the food regulations doesn't require their listing in the ingredients list. However, the problem with the flavor packs is that the levels of compounds in them are very different from what is naturally found in the orange itself, which makes the flavor packs far from natural. Here are 4 reasons why you should skip the orange juice and have an orange instead. Number 1. Nutrients. The process of pasteurization depletes the orange juice of some of its vitamin C and antioxidants. The level of depletion of these nutrients depends on the extent and duration of the heat treatment. Also, the labels on the bottles that mention a certain amount of vitamin C in the juice might not reflect the real values, as they do not take into account the production and storage steps. Number 2. Sugar levels. 1 cup of orange juice, which is about 240 milliliters, contains juice from 3 to 4 medium-sized oranges, and the amount of sugar in this 1 cup of juice is about 25 grams. But you normally would not consume 3 to 4 oranges. You might consume 1 whole orange, which contains only about 6 grams of sugar. So your cup of orange juice contains a lot more sugar than what you would get from consuming an orange. In fact, a cup of orange juice is only minimally better in its sugar levels than a can of Coke or soda. I know you might think that the fruit sugar fructose does no harm to the body, but there are reports that have shown the negative effects of overconsumption of fructose as well. So it's good to be moderate with fructose too. Number 3, fiber. When you consume an orange on its own, you get the fiber, along with the sugar in the fruit. The fiber slows down the absorption of the sugar and prevents any sudden spikes in the blood sugar levels. However, orange juice is completely devoid of fiber, and therefore on consumption, it causes an instant rise in the blood sugar levels. It is generally believed that the consumption of fruits in their raw and natural form is better than the bottled juices. The intent of this video is not to prevent you from consuming orange juice, but if you are consuming it under the impression that orange juice is a very healthy product, you are probably being misled. As Rajan began piecing together the puzzle of his declining health, he noticed something else. He always bought his orange juice in plastic bottles.
Let us also find out how packaging affects the quality of orange juice.
Was convenient, affordable, and lined up in neat rows on the grocery shelf. But what he didn't realize was that the plastic packaging itself was quietly working against him. You see, plastic bottles aren't as harmless as they look. When stored for long periods, or worse, exposed to sunlight during transport, they can leach chemicals like BPA into the juice. These chemicals mess with hormones, raise inflammation, and can even increase your risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart problems. And that's not all. As oxygen seeps through the plastic over time, the juice inside slowly loses its vital nutrients, especially vitamin C. So while the label claimed immunity-boosting benefits, what Rajan was really drinking was a sugary, nutrient-depleted liquid, sometimes even with traces of microplastics from the packaging process. That was the final wake-up call. Rajan made a switch, back to real oranges, fresh, whole, and untouched by plastic or artificial flavor packs.
I just wanna take control now. I'm waiting for a different time. My body knows that I am faking. I'm standing on the edge of breaking. Maybe I move too fast, 'cause people just tend to pass. I'm giving you all of me. At least.
If you like the content, then please do like and subscribe for more.